There are 3 passages I'm going to be reading, okay? The first one says, A Brief History of the Internet by Amanda Eggers. The internet is something we take for granted. For many people, surfing the net is as much part of everyday life as eating breakfast or going shopping. But what is the internet exactly, and how long has it been around? The answers may surprise you. During the 1960s, the United States military wanted a new way to share information. They wanted a network that would keep working even if other systems failed. Computers had been around for a number of years, but they were not linked together in any way. So researchers began to try out different ways to get computers to talk to each other. In October 1969, a system called ARPANET was launched. Only a few people had access to ARPANET because the network included only 4 universities. I think it's ARPANET, sorry. This network would not have a big impact on the lives of most people for many years. Throughout the next 2 decades, computer technology became more and more advanced. By the 1990s, the internet was no longer limited to just a few universities. It quickly expanded for use by businesses and individuals, helped by the invention of the World Wide Web. The World Wide Web, or WWW, invented in the 1990s, provided a way for people to find information on the internet. For the first time, information on the web had an address that made it easy to find. Today, the internet contains all kinds of information used by ordinary people every day. Email, music, photos, games, videos, all are readily available on our computers. Even though we take it for granted, the internet has transformed the world. The second one says, Get WikiWise by Laura Modigliani, Scholastic News. If you've ever searched for information online, you've probably come across Wikipedia. The online encyclopedia was launched in January 2001. Today, the site includes 3.5 million articles in English alone. Wikipedia is the biggest online encyclopedia. It's easy to see why people like it. The site has detailed articles on just about any topic you can think of, from Iraq and the human eye to iCarly. But even though it's popular, does that mean you can trust it? A group effort. Wikipedia is not like other encyclopedias. The wiki in its name means that anyone, even you, can write or change an entry. Because experts don't check it, the information may not always be correct. Wikipedia can, however, be a helpful research tool, if you know how to use it. It's been attacked because kids often go to Wikipedia and cite that as their only source, says Tessa Joles. She's the president of the Center for Media Literacy in Malibu, California. Jolly says Wikipedia can be a great starting point for finding more reliable sources of information. Wikipedia articles often have links to other sources. What is reliable? The trouble is that a lot of people think any site is completely trustworthy. According to a recent Scholastic poll, 47% of kids ages 9 to 11 believe the information they find online is always correct. Many kids don't realize that lots of sites are only trying to sell something or contain only people's opinions. In fact, many sites aren't even written by experts. The internet is like a huge library. Type Haiti into Google or another search engine and you'll get millions of results. The Wikipedia page often pops up first, but that just means it's popular, not that it's the most reliable site. Scroll down the results page and you'll find a link to the CIA World Factbook. That site is more trustworthy because it's run by a U.S. government agency. Also, look for websites that end in .edu or .gov. These sites are written by experts and usually contain reliable information. You have to learn how to make judgments about the information, says Joles. Learn to be a questioner. Last article. Staying in Touch All the Time by Laurie Shinbaum, Appleseeds.